Welcome to ldsbookreviews.com. My name is Ryan Daly, and today we are doing John G. Turner's Brigham Young Pioneer Prophet. This is a more recent publication by Oxford Press by Mr. Turner, and I love it. Absolutely love it. 4 stars, hands down. This is the best biography on Brigham Young. It's very much in the style of Joseph Smith Roughtstone Rolling, where it gives very serious critical analysis while including cultural concepts and contributions, and it outlines the complex mind and personality that is Brigham Young. You get in-depth spiritual understanding of where he comes from in his background, but you also get strong ebbs and flows in his contribution to the development of the church without ignoring the conflicts of who he was, his personality, and his often contrasting bounces in just about every concept. You learn, one, that he is a man that is slow to his faith. And then you learn a man that when he is committed, it is everything to him. And then you discover a man who realizes he has to be, for lack of a better words, a bull to keep everything together. And he becomes that bull. He becomes that, I want to say a-hole, but I'm not going to, but I want to, when he needs to be, to keep everything together. You also see the desperation at times, the challenges, the impact. You see the stress and strain on him, and you see his struggle and fight to keep the kingdom of God and the community that could have easily frailed, faded, and died, like every other Mormon sect that diverted off of the Brighamites, right? He was consistently concerned with keeping things together, and he fought for it. In context, one of the things that I think that we overlook as members of the church about Brigham when we become super critical of him is the reality that Brigham really was the only prophet that was never trained to be a prophet. Joseph, angels, ministering, God the Father, Jesus Christ, he had tons of experiences to train him up to be a prophet and to gain that. After Brigham, every other prophet was in the quorum of the 12 for an extended period of time. They could grow in light and knowledge. Brigham, on the other hand, probably didn't fully understand the impact of his role in the 12 and as president of the 12 until Joseph passed, nor did he understand what that mantle would be like. And so not only was he unable to watch the succession previous to him taking it and gauge the pattern and process, he had to jump into it, and he had to jump into challenges that were unmatched before and would not be matched after. So taking a group of people over the plains, holding them, fighting the government, trying to understand the complicated challenges between what he believed to be doctrine and the balance between being able to maintain the integrity both of doctrine in the church as well as a relationship with the government, things of that nature. He's not a perfect man, but neither was Joseph. Neither was John Taylor or Wilford Woodruff. And he is hypercritical because he was one of the more charismatic, loudest, outspoken prophets that we've ever had. He was the loudest, most outspoken prophet. And he needed to be, because he needed to be seen, he needed to be heard, and he needed to make sure not just that there was presumed authority, but that it was seen. So totally, I loved it. Context, cultural context is powerful. It's good. The writing is fantastic. Actually, I've read it and I've listened to it on Audible, and I'd recommend the Audible version. It's really easy to go through, and you gain some significant impacts in that. So with that, 4 stars. Enjoy ldsbookreviews.com.